just under 12 weeks gestation, the phrase "my body, my choice" was well and truly thrown out the window, because on that monitor I saw fingers, I saw toes, I saw arms and legs, and I saw a baby growing inside of me. Her body was not my body, it never was. But for 9 beautiful months I was her home, and on the 19th of November 2013 my Holly was born. And as I looked at her, I could not stand the thought that this was the child that I thought would ruin me, when instead she was the making of me. I continued in college, and after I completed my degree, I went on to complete my master's, where I received a first-class honours. Becoming a young mother did not take my dreams from me, it gave me new ones, and it made me more ambitious than ever before. I never knew on the 19th of November that I would meet my best friend, and it is all because the 8th Amendment gave me time to think. Holly's life literally hung in the balance in those early stages of pregnancy. And if I only had to drive down the road to the nearest abortion clinic or to my GP, which is what the government is proposing, then I can almost certainly say that Holly would not be alive today. The 8th Amendment saved her life. There are so many others who are in a similar situation to me, who are thankful for the life and the love of the child that they have today, and they have the 8th Amendment to thank for that. We know that at least 100,000 lives have been saved by the 8th Amendment. This is the great untold story of our 8th Amendment that we don't get to hear about it. That's 1 in 50 people, or the entire population of Kilkenny. And isn't it ironic then that the many people who are campaigning for repeal are alive, some of them are alive because of the 8th Amendment, and they are campaigning for its removal. Some people say, well, that's great for you, Mary, but the choice should be there for every woman who wants it. And my response is that it's not really a choice at all. Who goes into an abortion clinic feeling like they're exercising their right to choose? In my situation, all I needed was for one person to tell me that I could get through this. That's all it took for me to realise that I could do this. The pro-choice approach simply does not foster the kind of atmosphere or culture where a genuine space is kept open that respects both mother and baby. And you know what else? It isn't welcome in Ireland. That their unborn baby is nothing more than a clump of cells. The last thing they do is encourage women to look at the ultrasound monitor to see the development of their baby before they decide to go through with the abortion. And yet, these are the same people who preach about choice and trusting women, while in the same breath they withhold the most basic information about the new and unique life growing inside of them. On the 25th of May, in exactly 13 days, not even 2 weeks, we will be asked to say yes or no to the following statement. Quote, provision may be made by law for the regulation of termination of pregnancy. End quote. This asks us to hand our 8th Amendment in its entirety back to the government for them to do as they please with it. Let that sink in. From today, right up until the 25th of May, an entire generation is counting on you to talk to people about what they are voting on. It is not too late to get involved. It is never too late to get involved for the most important movement in our generation. Look around you here today. What if every person here was canvassing for 2 hours a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever you can manage? I guarantee you will help people to protect both mother and baby. They are waiting for us to speak to them at the doors. We only have 13 days left. Please don't let those days be lost to indecision and fear. On the 25th of May, an entire generation is counting on your no vote. They are counting on you to say no so that they may get a chance at life. We will be at that polling station because we were given life, because each of us is lucky enough to be here. And today I have to put a question to everyone here today. Do you ever sit back and think of how sad this debate really is? In our modern country, we are literally debating the intentional killing of the smallest people among us. The only difference between that gorgeous baby in the womb and any of us now is time. One will be determined. My most important message to everyone here today is, what kind of Ireland do you want to live in? An Ireland that offers real compassion and care no matter the situation, or an Ireland that sees abortion as a solution? For real compassion and care, we must vote no, because abortion cannot coexist with a compassionate and caring society, because one contradicts the other. We ought to fight with all we have in us for this right to life amendment and celebrate it before it's too late, because we will never get a say on it again after the 25th of May. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless you.
So much, Mary. Okay, so this is our 6th regional rally. We've already had 5 of these rallies, and yet this rally, we have tens of thousands of you here today. Woo! That is incredible. There's a shot of you all. Look how beautiful you are. So just a few more quick announcements. If anybody has a shop window or a prominent location in a town or city where we can put up a building ramp or a large poster, can you please send an email to info@loveboth.ie, or you can contact the Love Both offices. It is so important that we have visibility over the next 2 weeks. Also, merchandise is available from the Love Both van at the back of the crowd to the right. It is donation only today. And please be sure to take the badges and the stickers from the stewards in the crowd.
And let's not forget, if you have a mobile phone in your pocket, do you have a mobile phone in your pocket? Let's get taking pictures today. We need that visibility over the next 2 weeks. It's not even 2 weeks, it's only 13 days. So use the hashtag, get it onto Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all the social media. Let your friends know how you're going to be voting in this referendum. We will share your tweet as well. Love Both, Vote No hashtag, and 8th ref. In the next 2 weeks, it is so important that we do absolutely everything that we can to make sure that people vote no. So if you want to get involved, if you want to canvass, please sign up. Text 51444. Text at 51444, and do not be afraid to have those conversations. They will change minds. Absolute pleasure to introduce you all to a young man. His name is Gavin. Gavin is a student, and after going viral this week, he is here today to share his personal story with us right here in the flesh. Please welcome Gavin Boyne.